welcome to episode 857 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, January 14th, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. We got Mark, Pat, Wes, and I'm Will to talk with you today about a whole lot of fresh COVID news and Prince Andrew news and other news, right, fellas?
And voicemails and reviews, and it's trivia day.
That's right. Trivia tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Send in the card tier, patreon.com/hardfactor. Join there if you want to join us for trivia. Always a fun time. So,
it is fun.
Also, big news personally for me, I'm about to fight in the VR boxing championship.
Did you beat that Bronx guy?
I did. I beat the Duke, I think was his name.
Is he from New York?
Yeah.
I forget where he was from. He hailed from the U.S. of A. though, for sure.
Okay.
And then I beat the gatekeeper guy to the champ, and now I gotta give myself a rest day. I think on Friday I'll fight the champ.
Don't push your body too hard.
Saturday.
Right?
A couple months at least.
Yeah. Give yourself some time. Let the champ think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe injure himself.
Can you talk shit? Can you send him some
I
messages?
tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to, on the last. I was being pretty humble. I was being pretty humble inside the ring until the last one. Until the match I did before this show today, and I wanted to talk some shit, but they don't let you interact with the other guy after the fight.
You should, like in the VR world, you can like show up to a restaurant he's at, like on a date with his wife, and like fuck with them a little bit, send him over a drink, and then intimidate him. You know,
Metaverse. Yeah. The opportunities are endless.
Can you fight other people in this boxing game?
Not in this game, but yeah, Wes, that's got to be something that's going to happen for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's probably exists. I just don't know about it, but yeah eventually, awesome. For sure. And that'll be so fun to like fight your friends with the VR headset.
Yeah, that's such bragging rights.
That's so hilarious. Yeah.
You want to put on the headsets again? I'll knock you out, buddy.
That's awesome. All right. Well, any other things we gotta say, or we just gonna do it?
You might hear my son crying in the background. If you do, I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
You
could hear my dog. I'm the door's closed, but daycare's closed as well. So
just like any time I'm taping out here in the living room, there's a chance that Kate's tits might pop out of a robe.
It's okay. We have control of editing this. Yeah.
Is that a bathroom door behind you, or is that a bedroom door?
That door leads to many things.
Either way, yeah. It's the door that there's somebody could be hanging dong, hanging clam coming out of there.
Yeah, that's the clam door.
Well, we hope so. We'll blur it out.
We hope so. Let's do it.
Let's do the news.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Fun fact of the day. The largest snowflake ever recorded.
Hey.
Yeah, I was about to say.
662?
Yeah. In Rutherford, New Jersey.
6 even.
No, it measured 15 inches across and was discovered by a ranch owner in Montana in 1887. Yeah, no pictures, unfortunately.
No kidding.
Wait. How is that the stat, though?
He told some guy at a bar.
Yeah, I think he's...
You should have seen this thing.
I swear, 15 inches diameter. Crazy, man.
The internet's sticking to it.
I wrestled with it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Almost got the better of me.
Absolutely not believing that.
Well, it's pretty incredible if it is true.
Yeah.
Let's move on to holidays. January 14th.
By that guy.
Yeah.
I'll take him at his word.
I can eyeball 15 inches accurately
Yeah.
from a mile away.
He got a tape measure, but he couldn't take a picture. Forgot to take the picture.
Many ranchers had the photo capabilities. Holidays, January 14th. It is Cesarean Section Day. I guess the first Cesarean section was done over 200 years ago. So this celebrates all the ladies who had successful births. A pretty.
That was probably a tense operation. The first one.
It had to have been.
Yes.
Yeah. It's still tense today, but
Yeah.
but also is life saving. So
Mr. Cesarean was like, we're going to have to cut it out. That's where we're at. Shit.
Yeah.
You
First
ready?
one was nerve wracking.
all the other doctors are looking at him like, what?
I don't know if she's. Yeah, I don't know if she's.
I
survived.
said
don't know.
slice her open.
Yeah. The baby's in there. I'm going directly in.
Pull them out. It's also Feast of the Ass Day, which is the celebration of all donkeys of the Bible. It's International Kite Day. It's National Dress Up Your Pet Day. And I found probably the best costume. This is Antoine Dogson.
Your kids had your wife.
Kids Had Your Wife is fashioned after that gentleman. So that one's pretty awesome. It's also Ratification Day, a little bit more on that later, and National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. So that's pretty good. Yeah.
I was just by Katz's on the Lower East Side last weekend, getting COVID, and man, I should have gotten a hot pastrami sandwich too.
Yeah, you went the wrong one there.
Yeah, they are good.
Katz's is renowned. Any Katz's is renowned for having health issues, no matter where they are.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
Well,
where Katz's Deli's at. They've
They've
had some run-ins with the health inspector.
They might not have an A+ or 100 on the health inspection board, but damn, those pastrami sandwiches and the Reubens and
man.
High. Yeah.
come on.
Katz's New York is
good.
legit. The little the chain, the offshoot they had in Austin was
Really?
a
I
little
thought
bit
it was pretty
different.
good.
It was good, but
Just wasn't clean.
the guy. It wasn't. Yeah, the guy got
None of their
declared-
look-
He declared bankruptcy like twice.
New York's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shit
Intimidating.
It's not the same.
So I think it's the same company, but it's trust me, it's a little bit different. It's like a cousin of a cousin got the franchise rights for Austin.
Hey, you think I can call it Katz's?
It is my last name,
Yeah.
after all. On this day in history, 1954, baseball player Joe Dimaggio and actress Marilyn Monroe married at the City Hall in San Francisco. Here's a picture of the happy couple.
Thought it
Monroe
was Roger
filed-
Maris.
No, not Roger Maris.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Dimaggio.
I'm pretty sure it was Roger Maris.
Well,
should've
Roger
been.
Maris was a sweetheart.
Should have been at least.
yeah.
I mean, she should have.
He was a drinker, that Maris.
Oh no,
Come on.
Violent too.
his grandson listens to the show. Shout out Maris's.
We love Roger Maris.
They're both classic Yankees, okay?
Yeah. Monroe filed for divorce from Dimaggio after only 9 months of marriage because he was a jealous and abusive psychopath, apparently, unlike sweetheart Roger Maris. In fact, a violent fight between the couple occurred right after that famous skirt-blowing scene in the 7-Year Itch that was filmed September 14th, 1954.
Joe didn't like that, huh?
Joe did not like that.
Well, if your wife was,
Look at Sinatra just looking and be like,
yeah.
oh,
He
that's
likes it. He likes
If your
it.
wife was going on secret underground tunnels to bang the president, wouldn't you be a little bit upset?
Yeah, Joe's
Yes, I
just
would be.
standing right off screen, just clenching his fist.
His
her
nick-
civic
Grit in his
duty,
teeth.
man.
yeah, his nickname was Joltin' Joe. Like he had like an angry nickname. Like,
Well, she was out of his league. In 1784.
there goes Jealous Joe.
1784, the Continental Congress ratified the Peace of Paris with Great Britain, which recognized the independence of the United States, hence Ratification Day. And 1941, American actress Faye Dunaway, who is known for her tense, absorbing performances, was born. Here's Faye Dunaway then. Here's Faye Dunaway now. You might recognize her a little bit better. But yeah, great actress. Happy birthday,
Bro,
Faye.
she's in that movie Network, bro. I'm mad as hell I'm not going to take it anymore. Oh,
yeah.
come on. Such a good movie, bro.
Yeah, that is good.
She's a good one. Moving on to honorable mentions. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are engaged. Here's the video with no sound of the proposal. On her Instagram, Megan wrote, quote, "We asked for magic. We were oblivious to the pain we would face together in such a short, frenetic period of time, unaware of the work and sacrifices our relationship would require from us, but intoxicated off of the love and the karma. Somehow a year and a half later, have walked, I guess the video's not playing, have walked through hell together and have laughed more than I ever imagined possible. He asked me to marry him, and just as in every lifetime before this one, as in every lifetime that will follow, I said yes, and then we drank each other's blood."
Yeah, talk about Feast of the Ass Day. It's going down.
Toss a reincarnation in there. Like,
Yeah. So is she
something.
gonna marry, have kids with, and divorce Brian Austin Green in every lifetime she's reincarnated into, or
Oh, right.
she,
Yeah.
she gonna jerk him around for 20 years, or
Hey man, at least she wasn't left holding the bag. Right?
Yeah.
That's the
kids.
ring, an
That's
emerald,
Brian Austin
emerald
Green.
and a
you
diamond.
mean the kids holding the kids? Yeah.
No, it's their initials. It's his
Oh.
initials. Yeah.
Yeah, double emerald and diamond ring. Looks expensive, but hey, don't feel too bad for Brian Austin Green. He's currently dating ballroom dancer Sharna Burgess, and there she is. So he's doing okay.
That's what everyone says when everyone brings up Megan Fox. They cut to whoever Brian Austin Green is dating at the time. It's getting progressively less impressive. I gotta say.
Yeah,
She's no Megan Fox.
She's no Megan Fox. But as we mentioned before, when Brian Austin Green, between the ages of like
Been
16,
doing this for years.
yeah, between the age of like 16 and 26, Brian Austin Green was banging the hottest 20-year-olds in the world.
Yeah, he's had a good run. Yeah. One more honorable mention that just broke, I guess, a couple hours ago. The Supreme Court issued a blow to the Biden.
Vaccine mandate.
I'm trying to think of the
Administration.
Administration. There it is.
There it is. That one.
Rulings
Long
in
COVID.
yeah.
The Bidens.
The Biden. They hate the Biden. They said that these vaccine mandates that he wanted to require to all healthcare worker or companies over 100, that is not going to happen. But they will mandate for federally funded healthcare facilities. So if you work for a federally funded healthcare facility, you do have to wear the mask. But now, if you have a business over 100 or more employees, don't have to vaccine. Yeah, vaccine. Sorry.
They're keeping private businesses away from the federally government businesses.
That's right.
I see.
Yeah. So basically the HHS one is allowed to stay Health and Human Services, but the one that was through OSHA,
Right.
Work and safety, got struck down. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which was widely anticipated.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Big blow to the Biden.
Take that, the Biden.
Moving on to the top trends.
How far away are we from having a president with a duh in front of their name?
I don't
The
know.
baby?
Or a
Well,
little-
the baby runs. Will the baby run?
Oh, the baby runs. The baby runs, man.
We might have The Rock.
The Rock? He has to
Yeah,
change
actually.
it.
Which is technically a duh. It's a duh.
Yeah.
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 Moving on to the top trends. Number 3.
His foreign policy is biceps.
He's over there like meeting like the Ayatollah and shit, intimidating them.
President Rock.
Sir, we're having a nuclear situation. We need the people's eyebrows. Stat.
Yeah, he's like, it's a dramatic pause. He goes, "Send me."
Speaking of The Rock, a giant asteroid is heading close to Earth, potentially hazardous, is what what NASA is calling it. The asteroid, which is wider than the world's tallest building, named 7482, or I guess 1994 PC1, will fly by Earth on January 18th. So here's the world's that's the Burj Khalifa. That's the world's tallest building. So big asteroid. It will come within 1,231,000 miles of the planet, and
Doesn't sound close at all.
it's not that close. For reference, the moon is 239,000 miles away from Earth on average. So
Yeah, so it's half the distance from the moon away from us.
yeah, it's not going to hit us. But they are calling it a potentially hazardous. Maybe if something breaks off, I don't know.
Let's play it safe, okay? When it comes to asteroids, we play it safe.
Is
That's
this
right.
because a bunch of assholes will be able to see it in their telescopes and they don't want
Yes.
them reporting it and being like, "Why didn't you tell us?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
it's 3,280 feet wide. The Burj Khalifa is 2,700 feet tall. And this particular asteroid, they found it back in '94. It's called an Apollo asteroid, according to NASA, which is the term they give for any asteroid that crosses Earth's. So that's the name. According to CBS News,
Earths or galaxies?
huh?
Earths or galaxies?
Earth. That gets close to Earth.
Crosses Earth's orbit.
Yeah. According to CBS News, Nancy Chabot, which is the chief planetary scientist at Johns Hopkins, says there are about 25,000 Apollo asteroids, which are at least 500 feet wide, which could be devastating if they collide with Earth. Right. Saying, quote, "We're actually not talking like global extinction event, but regional devastation on the area that could wipe out a city or a small state if one of those hits us." And so it's a real concern.
Being alive for that. Whoa.
man.
Kind of rooting for one to hit Austin here.
Yeah. What a sick name for a metal band too.
We could
Regional
get-
Devastation.
Yeah.
We should get taken down a peg or two here. Asteroid would do the trick.
Yeah. But
Like a micro asteroid.
Yeah.
Hit the
No, but
Facebook
these-
building.
Yes,
She's
hit the
talking
Facebook
about
building,
like
yeah.
she's talking about like a state. This
Right.
thing will just like smash a state.
wipe out Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas
Which side of it?
Texas might be a little big for it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You can only take out 1/4.
You can't take out Texas.
Can't
Hey,
take out the
Asteroid.
whole thing.
You done this
Right,
before?
Asteroid.
You might get up north, but ain't gonna get the whole thing. But don't worry, guys.
We're a BBW of a state, baby. Come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
through.
yeah. Hopefully it goes more south, you know what I mean? Right on the border there. Hey, don't worry though, guys, because we have that DART system in place that they tested, that they recently launched,
right.
which is
That's
supposed
right.
to, change the trajectory. But we won't know if that works until the 26th of September, 2022, when that planned impact happens with that asteroid. That
Oh,
we're
so that'll
targeting.
happen this year. I was
Yeah, that'll
wondering.
happen this year.
I
So we'll
forgot
know
how
if it works.
soon
Yeah.
that
Man, I got to tell you the spoiler alert. The Don't Look Up, the asteroid movie where the Elon Musk character is like, let's not blow it up. Let's try to figure out how to mine it. I was like, oh, that's a totally plausible and reasonable thing.
That character
that
was
have
that,
happened.
was that? It was
That-
it was a mesh of everything.
It was a mesh of like
Bezos,
Musk, and
That was
Gates,
by
Jobs.
far the best character in the show.
Jobs, yeah.
By far the best character in the show. That guy was hilarious.
I gotta give it
was
another
awesome
chance.
villain.
I got like 20 minutes.
He
into
was
it.
hysterical.
It was a lot.
It was pretty good.
It's a good, it's interesting show. It's good, but that guy was the best part.
It was all right. I think it was like Adam McKay needs to just chill a little.
It was
a
his.
lot.
It was his Doctor Strange though.
Just relax, you know,
Yeah.
Adam. Just have a Coke or
Yeah.
just.
Had
Oh man,
fun-
no! He made
had
the
funny
Big
moments.
Short. He made the Big Short. That was
No,
that's-
yeah, I love a lot of his movies. That just this wasn't. In my opinion, I liked a lot of the other ones better.
Yeah, it's got no, like
It's a B.
60 exactly 60-70% approval, which is like a B- type. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Moving on to number 2, we're going to talk about fake masks. This is a PSA. So with Omicron absolutely destroying the U.S., the CDC is recommending that you wear higher quality masks, not like those Old Navy ones I usually wear or like the one my aunt made me. Those aren't going to do shit for you. No, they recommend the N95 masks if you can
yeah.
find them, or the KN95 masks, which are the Chinese equivalent that meet international standards. But the CDC says that 60% of the K95 masks are fake. So
From
That's
China,
great.
yeah.
Most of them are fake.
most of them are fake.
The majority.
Yeah,
The
60%.
N95 masks that they're so easy to find. We get them on Amazon, like a pack of 60.
But
for
that's
like
why
$20.
they're
Oh, you better
that's why
watch
they're
out.
fake.
No,
because
they're not
when they
fake.
first when
no.
COVID
KN95.
first hit,
Yeah.
everyone
Those are
wanted
K95.
everyone wanted that mask, and they didn't have them.
I know
And
now they do though.
and that's when the fake
No.
machine over there in China
Yes.
starts
This is the
firing
N.
up.
So
Correct.
You get
That's
the
correct,
N95.
Yeah,
N95
N95 is a higher grade that the U.S.
Yes.
They gave their check mark of approval.
Really,
Well,
the
if
only
you're not
mask
buying
that-
masks made in the USA.
right.
the
Well, I probably
N95 is
did
really
that
the
too,
only
actually,
mask that like
beginning.
really works at all. It's like
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So according to the CDC, in order to find these fake masks, which they say, the Cleveland Clinic says that the cloth masks, they don't do much to protect you from inhaling particles that carry the virus.
No, that was supposed to be only you were supposed to stop your spread with the cloth mask. But
Right.
apparently they did recent updated studies and the N95 was always the only one. So why aren't they sending or why haven't
They're available.
yeah, okay. So they should have been pushing that more
Right.
prior to this wave.
Correct. Like those the light blue ones that are like real thin that they give everywhere, that everywhere it has, and you get them even at like the doctor's office, and you get them at like a airport, like those things. They're not that great.
They're
those,
useless.
The N95 is the one you want. Like
Even the
that's-
one Pat
the one
has is better
That's
than-
what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
though. That's
But,
not.
yeah, it's not
as
great.
good as an N95.
No.
No,
They're-
there's that new chart. Like if you can look it up, just look up the mask chart, and it's like who's wearing what, and it's like the N95 is the only one that does a lot. The surgical and the cloth do like it like takes you from 10
Right.
minutes exposure to like 30 minutes exposure.
Right.
But then the N95 is like hours. You can be around somebody for like hours.
Those cloth ones don't protect other people. These ones protect both you and other people around you.
Right.
Yeah, the N95. Yeah, and if you have COVID, yeah, it's really good to wear the N95 because
By the
then
way,
yeah.
this guy looks like our buddy Colin, doesn't he? Kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Anyway, so some respirators are tested to meet the international health standards, labeled to tell users what standards they meet. In the U.S., again, goes a step further. Here are ways to spot a fake KN95 mask. No markings at all on the filtering face piece respirator. No approval number on the filtering face piece respirator or headband. No NIOSH marking on N95 masks. NIOSH spelled incorrectly. Any kind of decorative fabric or other add-ons.
How they spelling it? They
that's
missed
fake.
that.
Yeah.
Totally legit over here.
Oh, that's a big boy. Yeah.
Totally
That's
legit.
a good boy. Yeah. If they claim they're approved for children, they're fake because the NIOSH does not approve any type of respiratory protection for children.
Kids.
Look for bad grammar, typos, and if there's a price change or a swing, like on Amazon, probably good to stay away from that one. So, yeah. Also, the CDC put out like an 1.5 hour long video, if you want to check it out, about how to purchase masks. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, might want to
Pass.
Yeah. But yeah, so be careful out there. And if you're going to wear a mask, try to find the good one because you're not really doing too much from preventing yourself from getting COVID with the other
Get
shit
yourself a nice N95.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that does anything. It's like at this point though, like they're gonna change a lot, right? Because like the Omicron variant is so vastly different than the first several waves.
Yeah. Like,
so we'll see how things go. Like
This one from Old
It's
Navy.
it's only
was
mask
your
that works, but how long
I
are
have
they going
so
to
many
do
of those
masks?
Old Navy ones,
Yeah.
but I've switched to N95s. Well, I'm going to be wearing the N95s at the grocery store when Will gets to his story. You'll know why.
Yeah. Last.
Yeah.
Teaser.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah. You better
Good
get two.
incentive,
Better
yeah.
get two of those.
I might want to put one on now just to get used to wearing it all the time.
They are a little bit harder to breathe in. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
No, I'm not wearing it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And number one trending topic, or
The cream of the crop!
we covered this one a little yesterday, but it's hitting the fan today. The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, has laid the hammer down on her son, Prince Andrew, in light of his impending court case of sexual abuse and trafficking of a minor, Virginia Giuffre. The Queen, at the recommendation from hundreds of former military personnel, has stripped Prince Andrew of everything, basically. In a statement put out of Buckingham Palace, it said, quote, "With the Queen's approval and agreement, the Duke of York's military affiliations and royal patronages have been returned to the Queen." So they just stripped him of all these medals, everything. There he is back in the day in front of a helicopter, and the Queen is not happy.
Angry.
She looks angry. Yeah, she looks upset.
She looks that. So the Duke of York will continue to not undertake any public duties and is defending this case as a private citizen. So all the prince's roles have now been returned to the Queen with immediate effect and will be redistributed to other members of the royal family, a source said. So now when he goes to court, there will be no Royal Highness Prince Andrew. It will be Virginia Giuffre versus Andrew Albert Christian Edward.
Versus piece of shit.
Yeah.
Stripped of all title. Like
Yeah.
they should read that out. Like everything he's lost.
Former,
I've got
former
lost.
Duke of York, former
You wanna
military.
You want to hear what he's lost?
Yeah.
Honorary Air Commodore of RAF Lysomouth. Goodbye.
out. Yeah.
Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Irish Regiment. Goodbye. Colonel-in-Chief of the Small Arms School Corps. Goodbye. Commodore-in-Chief of the Fleet Air Arm. Goodbye. Royal Colonel of the Royal Highland Fusiliers. Goodbye. Deputy Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Lancers, Queen Elizabeth's own. Goodbye. Royal Colonel of the Royal Regiment of Scotland. Goodbye. Colonel of the Grenadier Guards.
Jesus.
Goodbye.
They give those guys a lot of accolades over there.
Yeah, but how many did he earn?
None.
I don't know. He did do some military. You know how it goes when
was in
princes.
the military, right?
Yeah.
And
He was
also Prince, the most important one. Goodbye, right? Prince.
Yeah. He's no royal anything. So they said that it was necessary to protect the reputation of the military and was voluntary, but we all know it wasn't. The Queen, journalist and former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond said she had not anticipated the prince losing the titles, but clearly the pressure has been exerted on him, and pressure of the Queen was growing for some action because of the disquiet with the military. So again, the military was calling for this.
do you think Prince Andrew, and I know some of the other princes, like his dad was in the military or whatever, outside of once the world wars ended, do you think Prince Andrew and Prince Charles and all these people, or Prince Harry, like they're actually in danger? There's people on their team that have to give their lives if they even get anywhere near danger.
Right. Yeah.
He's not. He didn't have a tough day in his life.
Oh yeah, they're definitely like fobbits, right? Like they're keeping him behind. Like behind
he's not
their
like
own line, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But he's getting the hot chow.
Well,
yeah.
I don't. This guy absolutely. I don't want to make that broad generalization because I believe one. I think Harry attempted to maybe potentially successfully.
They all say they tried.
Do stuff.
Sure. I don't think you know how much of a shit show it would
No,
be
it's
if
just like
Prince,
the military.
Prince Harry got shot
forces
down
you
in a
to be-
helicopter.
Yeah, they just put you behind your own. Like
Yeah,
they're not
he
going to
wore
send
the
you in the front
uniform,
line.
but he didn't fucking get in wars and shit. Like he no chance he was in danger.
Right. But the funniest thing about it is that they said that this court case is going to go into next year's and it's going to fuck up the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year. So she's not happy about that. This is going to overshadow her Jubilee year. So he's in the doghouse.
I mean, it sounds like she basically figured out
Man.
the rumors are probably true about my son and his penchant for young girls. So it's over.
It's written on the wall.
You know what they say if your son fucks a teenager, it ruins your Jubilee year. That's what they say.
Whatever the fuck that means. Platinum Jubilee.
The queen is she's just she does what she needs to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so Prince
on going.
Andrew. So they all do helicopter pilot shit. So
Right, okay.
Harry.
I'm sure they
William,
fly extremely close. to the
Andrew,
combat zone.
they all did helicopter stuff. Andrew did it in the Falklands War. I will say that I just don't want to shit on anyone's service if they actually did it. I think Harry found a way to be engaged. Not all of them, but yeah.
I know that they were in the army or the military and they were flying in these helicopters. What I'm saying is if
could be
shit
training,
actually
I think.
went down in the Falklands, that he's not going to be there because they can't have the fucking prince that might be the king die in 2000 or 1998 or they're not fucking in danger is what
They
I'm
weren't
saying.
breaking doors down to find the terrorists.
Exactly. They're not out there like with the sweeping for bombs in like the Hurt Locker car. Like yes they were trained. They probably had to do the physical fitness
They
and
served.
they served, but they weren't in danger is my point.
Yeah. So that's it for the cup of coffee in the big time, which was brought to
Strategically
you.
by design.
By design.
Hey, they're important people, right?
Exactly.
Um,
I ain't no senator's son.
that's right.
It ain't me, babe.
I know Queen's son.
Yeah.
That was brought to you by Hellofresh. What is Hellofresh? Well, it's farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on Hellofresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. They deliver pre-portioned ingredients to your door, including, farm fresh produce, arrives within a week. So everything's nice and fresh. So you get convenience without skimping on quality. Skip the trip to the grocery store, saving you waiting long holiday lines or whatever, panic lines you got coming on, and ensuring you don't waste money on excess food. Nice and portioned, so no waste. It's also a lot cheaper than going out to a restaurant. 72% cheaper, in fact, for a similar meal. And you can save, on average, over $65 a month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping. And I guarantee if you eat out a lot, you're going to save a shit ton more than that.
Yeah, for me, it's a lot more than that.
Right, it's way more than that if you're eating out every meal.
Yeah, way more. I mean, I'm spending $20 a meal on myself.
Uber Eats is laughing to the bank.
Uber Eats.
You're not ordering one entree.
Right.
No, never.
No.
No, you gotta. I mean, if I'm gonna order, I might as well.
That's
Getting
right.
both entrees.
Goes tomorrow.
In case you change your mind.
Yeah, and you can't
Thank
save it
God for
later.
HelloFresh.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. Haven't tried that one.
Lunch.
That's right. HelloFresh offers
Second dinner.
50 menu items, including veggie, calorie smart, any kind of way you want to eat, any kind of dietary restrictions, they got you covered. Gourmet options like the hibachi sweet soy bavette steak, shrimp, great stuff. They're giving me better health, more quality time with my loved ones. My son loves cooking with me. It's always great to get that package and know I'm going to be, cooking a healthy meal for my family and saving lots of money too. That's that sweet chili pork and cabbage stir fry, to die for. So go to hellofresh.com/hardfactor16 and use code HARDFACTOR for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Make sure you use the code at checkout, HARDFACTOR16, for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. America's #1 meal kit. Should have done a long time ago. HelloFresh.
There you go.
So,
Hello, Fresh.
So Pat,
Hello.
you want to go next? You want
Am
me to
I
go
up?
next?
I'll go, bro. Let me get in
in
there.
there, then.
Okay. All right. Let's.
It's time for the TikTok International Moment.
Okay, gentlemen. Let's go to China. A story is emerging out of China about a Chinese woman who went out with a man on a blind date, and because of a sudden imposed COVID-19 lockdown, was forced to quarantine at the home of her blind date for at least a week after just meeting him. And when reached for comment, the blind date, the man whose identity's been obscured, said, quote, "How lucky am I? I mean, this is like winning a lottery. It doesn't matter if it's tonight. It doesn't matter if it's next Tuesday. At the end of this thing, technically, I'm going to have gotten skins on the first date, and Steve is going to be so pissed when I tell him."
Cheeks. Getting those cheeks.
So that was his quote. For those of you guys who are thinking to yourself, going to the home of a blind date for the first date's a little weird and dangerous, at least in this country, which, by the way, you're right. The woman apparently, I guess, went on the blind date at the guy's house because he said that he wanted to, quote, show off his cooking skills. So,
Classic.
yeah, right.
Is
in
this
that one
China?
down. This is in China. Yep.
Does he have a roommate? Is there a Steve there?
No, I mean, I just imagine Steve's like his best bud. Probably, they're always like, "You could never, bro. You could never."
First date.
In your dreams. But yeah, guys.
How'd your date go?
Yeah.
Actually, I got them cheeks. No, you didn't.
She's still here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, it's classic because you hate it when your buddy dates because he's not hanging out with you playing Xbox. So you doubt him. That's what you do. Until
What are buddies for?
Until he gets locked down.
until he finally gets fed up about not getting laid and makes a decision to put some energy into meeting a woman.
Has she given her opinion about being stuck with this man for 7
Yeah,
days?
she did. So during an early update during the lockdown, she said that he barely spoke at all. He just wasn't very talkative, but
Going
everything.
real well.
She said, quote, everything else is going great, though. She added that he cooks, cleans up, and he works. So, look, guys,
No, that's good.
you can't blame the guy for not being super
Basics.
talkative, right? This is like a classic horny teenager boy move. Like, in your mind's eye, you fantasize about how if you ever did get a woman back to your house one-on-one, you'd be a smooth operator and you'd sex her up and down all day, turning her body into a pleasure carnival that she wants season passes for. But when you go ahead with your plan to actually spike the town's water supply with a new COVID strain you made in your basement lab, timing it perfectly so a lockdown's triggered on the same night that your big blind date cooking date is happening, and she's actually right there in front of you, it could be intimidating. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he
is
did.
tough.
Yeah.
You think
I'm just
that's what he did?
saying. I'm just saying he's not super talkative, but she's right there. It's like
He could. He may well have. You know how them with their lab leaks over there. No, but I think they're just like one of. I think they're one of millions. Is it? I think there's like 20 million people locked down in China total right now.
there's
It's,
so
it's
many.
maybe more than that. It's like
More, yeah.
It's an insane amount of people who are not allowed to like leave their front door.
We'll
in
never
China
know.
right now.
We'll never know.
we won't.
Yeah,
know.
you'll never know. And they're sending people to like camps too. Like if you get COVID,
It doesn't sound like them.
you get picked up in the middle of the night by like a van, and they ship you out to like fucking like Timbuktu.
Have you
And they
seen the
put you in a
camps?
tent with all the other COVID people.
The camps are like steel little houses in the middle of nowhere. They're insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's because COVID hates steel.
Yeah.
Good call on the steel.
They're like mini houses.
Easy to clean.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, these two, they're lucky. Like the media's got their eye on them, so they're probably not getting black bagged and sent out to the fucking.
It's like a
Yeah.
romantic comedy, this story.
This poor woman,
It is.
this poor woman. It's funny. I thought we like covered a bunch of stories about how like China is having a really hard time for people that are still dating because of like their one child rule forever. So there's like way more dudes than women, right? But this woman essentially was saying like she can't wait for the pandemic to end so her single sisters can get out there and meet men, and she was going on like a series of like 15 blind dates. So like she traveled from her small town to this city to like just knock them out one after another.
Wow.
And with her parents, I think her parents came with her. It was like, let's go meet some potential suitors, and then
Oh,
bam,
I mean,
first
this guy
one.
should just lock it up.
Yeah,
right
how
now.
sad would this guy be? Like, it's like they're dating. He's going to be heartbroken if she
He
goes
needs
on
to
another
go
dates.
ahead and just
Yeah.
just go ahead. Look, if you're having trouble and you really need a moonshot, buddy, just go ahead and put one in there.
This was fate.
One
This was
in
fate.
where?
A bun in the
can-
oven.
In the oven, yeah.
he already
Fire went off in there.
put a COVID bath or bomb in the water supply.
So he's going to do whatever he needs to do, it sounds like.
Yeah, this guy is on a mission.
Yeah.
He's gonna prove Steve wrong no matter what.
It's fate. And the spiked COVID supply of water. And the
Bro.
fact that I bunned you.
Did you ever get ass on the first night? All right, guys, let's kick it to New Zealand. And I'm so glad that this next story didn't happen in the United States because it made me spit out my baked ziti in disgust when I read the headline. And then I was like, I'm not reading that fucking story. And then I went back and I finally read it. And I'm kind of glad I did, but okay. So a man in New Zealand who thought his ear was blocked from water, I guess he went for a swim and got some water in his ear, brew. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, you're fine. So he's like, I'm not fine. And he went to visit a specialist a couple days later, get a second opinion. And the specialist found something lodged in his left ear canal, and that thing was a cockroach.
Oh, no.
I saw the fucking picture of the cockroach earlier this week. It's revolting.
gross.
It's
Terrible.
Big one?
Do you have the picture?
Small
Yeah.
enough to get in the ear.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
put it up in just a second.
How'd that happen?
Well, he went swimming. He works for Greenpeace. He's outside a lot. I guess, yeah, I don't know. The guy's name is Zane Wedding, and I don't know if he's with anyone right now, but I'd be changing Zane's contact in my phone to Zane Divorce after this motherfucker let a cockroach sublet
Yeah.
his ear canal.
Something he'll never have, a wedding after this story.
Is he
Yeah.
single? If so, this
Yeah.
is
He
tough.
better be.
Big blow.
According to Zane,
it look
whose
like?
personal social media strategy is to get himself into situations where cockroaches can get inside his ear and then tell the whole world about it with pictures. Here it is.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah. But yeah, and then people guess why he couldn't hear all weekend. Zane went. I guess he went swimming in Auckland on January 7th, and he left thinking, "Yeah, I got water in my ear." He told USA Today he initially tried clearing his ears with swimmer's ear drops. Didn't work. Fell asleep later that evening. Next morning, his ear was still blocked, so he went to that first doctor, and that first doctor was like, "Oh yeah, man, just use a hair dryer, dry it out." He's like, "I don't know," and then the specialist pulled the fucking cockroach out of his ear.
Oh,
Dude, one of the
Zane's-
most
Go ahead.
one of the most disgusting things I've ever witnessed in my life. My mom got her ear blocked because like an airplane just wouldn't get unblocked, so she had to go to a doctor. I went with her. I was young enough. I had to tag along, and they put it on her side and they shot high pressured water in
Yes.
her ear, and then all this shit just comes flowing out.
Yeah,
of your
ball of
ear.
wax.
Oh,
yeah.
so gross.
I had that happen once. Zane's not the first person to get a cockroach in his ear. He's just the first person to tell the world he's got a cockroach in his ear.
Yeah,
And
ears are disgusting when you think about it.
They are.
Like
you can get a lot of shit stuck in your ear.
ears, noses, those things are just open to the world all the
Ideas.
time.
Yeah,
Ideas.
All
Zane,
kinds of disgusting shit up there.
Zane guys, who by the way is a Maori or Maori, so
he's fat.
He's
Yeah.
gigantic, and he probably sounds exactly like this. Here's what he said in his Facebook post. Went to the doctor on Saturday with a black ear. The doctor said he couldn't see anything in it and would go away by itself. Went for a second opinion today at a different doctor and had a cockroach removed from my ear, bro. 3 days with a roach in my ear. Perhaps avoid the doctors in one hunger.
He's trashing that first doctor. Yeah, good call,
Yeah.
Zane.
Well, now that we know he's Maori, that's actually a small cockroach for a Maori person's ear. That's not that impressive.
He was very disappointingly normal sized.
Oh.
I was really hoping he was gigantic.
I
and
say,
I
how's he swimming?
Yeah, see,
floating.
you-
He's
Pat wouldn't
floating,
put up
right?
his
Yeah,
picture
floating.
because it goes against y'all's agenda. You know,
Our agenda.
Our agenda.
yeah, there's a fat
Truth?
Maori
Science?
bias on this show for sure. I've tried to fight it, but I can't.
Sorry, our eyes work, Will.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Some facts are just undeniable.
Yeah, they're too big to ignore. Some facts.
Hey, hi-oh.
Gigantic people. All right, real quick, guys.
That's why they wear all those like cloth clothing. So they can't wear jeans.
You'll never see a Maori rocking a seam.
No.
Oh, they fill up a pair of jeans, that's for sure.
Oh, their clothes are like all curtains.
Yeah, it's all curtains because they got to adjust them so much.
Good times, good times.
Where are you sending all those curtains? Oh, to New Zealand.
Oh
No buttons. You'll never see a button on a Maori.
no, that's true.
Just draped.
Yeah.
That is true. Hey guys, let's kick it to Florida real quick because it's Florida Man Friday. I love a story of a guy doing, dying doing what he loves, and that's exactly what happened to a man from Florida who died doing exactly what he loved. And what did he love? He loved road rage incidents where he fires his weapon. He's an absolute huge fan of it. So, down in Florida, I think it was a week and a half ago, there's a BMW and a Prius, and they get in a little bit of a fender bender. So they're like, oh, well, we better pull over and talk about it. It's pretty normal. Except the guy driving the BMW was not happy, right? It's an expensive car, and the Prius is, it's a Prius. So I guess, I don't know, an argument ensued, and the guy in the BMW ended up ramming the Prius and pushing the Prius across the parking lot. So he must have really been putting some gas.
So he was going like straight into there was like a T-bone scenario where he was driving this into the side of his car straight ahead and pushing him, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
a
guy,
psychotic move.
Yes.
no, I know. What's even more psychotic is when he then said, "You know what else will get him? My pistol." Because ramming him with his vehicle wasn't enough, so he took out his weapon and fired it at the Prius and thought, "You won today, John." But John didn't win because the guy in the Prius, being Florida, was also armed and fired one foul shot, killing John. Kozwanski.
In states where people tend to be packing, you never know. That's doesn't matter what the car looks like.
Yeah, you don't want that on your tombstone, though.
I mean, I guess it's anywhere in the U.S., but I mean, especially in states where people carry guns.
John Krasinski shot to death by a man in Prius. That's not what you want.
Kusawanski. Who knows? Look, the point is, guys, he died doing what he loved.
Road
and
raging.
in 2014, Kusawanski had another road rage incident where he fired his pistol. The elected official seems to really like a very niche kind of fetishy thing.
Oh, that guy's he was a member of Florida's Congress.
Oh, not Congress, low level, like
he's like a mayor or something.
county board seat kind of thing. Yeah.
He was the type of job where it shouldn't pay a lot, but everyone's driving new BMWs. You know what I mean? Town council.
He was the legislative affairs director for the state board of administration, whatever the fuck that means. Don't give that guy a gun. Is what it actually meant. But his wife said he was assassinated. And
Doesn't sound like it.
she's the victim.
No.
Sounds like 100% self-defense from the Prius guy.
In fact, the police came to the same conclusion in a matter of minutes, Will.
Right.
Didn't charge the man. They released him without any sort of charging at all.
They thanked him.
You get rammed across the
Yeah,
parking
they
lot.
Anyway, that's the TikTok International moment.
Wow. All right. Well, Florida men, as always, not disappointing. But we've got, fellas, we can't stay on Florida man all day. We got to go back to COVID, sadly, because it's the record-setting week. So there's just a lot of record-setting COVID stories going on. And it's a good news, fellas, that the natural remedies like cannabis that we talked about yesterday may be able to prevent and treat COVID-19, certain cannabinoids, and other new options coming out all the time, like COVID repellent nose sprays. Mark shared this one with us earlier.
That's great news, right?
That's super great news. Pharmaceutical pills, all this stuff coming out. Good news. Very good news.
They're claiming that nose spray, if you just regular over-the-counter nose spray, can prevent COVID of all strands, including Omicron, for up to 8 hours. So if you just like do it when you wake up and then do it in the middle of the day and then do it when you go to bed, they're claiming you can't catch COVID.
That's insane.
through your nose.
Can
That's
they
insane.
can they get the well? I mean, this first, but then next up, can we get the guys on who did that on the fentanyl cocaine problem?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Just
both
saying,
both huge problems.
if we're gonna be able to go out fully pretty soon with this spray,
We're all gonna want to do cocaine when this
that
ends.
fentanyl's going to be
Yeah.
waiting for you.
You
Watch
can,
out for that.
You can mix drugs in nasal sprays now. That was one guy in rehab. He snuck a nasal spray drug in there, and everyone was doing it. Yeah, that's how he snuck it.
Everyone was doing it. I got a stuffy nose too, you know.
come on, man, everyone's doing it.
Like 4 people were doing it.
Hey, give me some of this spray.
What was it?
It was like I don't know. He was actually my little brother. There was a rodeo guy named Houston, and
Rodeo guy named Houston.
He
of course.
was living in my room, and they found out he snuck this fucking spray in there. It was like a cocaine spray, I think. I don't
Did
know.
they kick Houston out?
No, they didn't. We all took a vote, and yeah, we decided.
Yeah,
not
and,
to.
well, at least 4 of them wanted him to stay.
Come on.
yeah.
Keep them in here, guys. Yeah. Well, it's good news, fellas. The cannabis treatments, the pharmaceutical pills, the nose sprays, all that stuff's coming out to help with COVID, because not only are we seeing the biggest global spike of new cases ever right now. I mean, by far. I mean, it's trouncing, like tripling, nearly quadrupling the next biggest spike globally ever. Not only are we dealing with up to 1.6 million people out of work right now in the U.S. alone with long COVID, apparently. It's like not just out with COVID, but 1.6 million more on top of that out with long COVID, which is insane. I didn't even know that was really a thing. But one very unlucky American man may have just recently discovered the worst long COVID symptom of them all. And that, fellas, is a permanently shrunken penis.
Yeah, it's bad.
Claims he lost 1.5 inches.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
That's nothing to scoff at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking flat. Was he talking erection or flaccid?
Must have been talking erection. If it's flaccid, that's hilarious.
That's bad.
Yeah. That's
all I
right.
got.
Right?
Frankly.
If I catch it twice, I'm backwards. I'm inverted.
Oh man,
Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's
that's it's kind of all my slack. It's kind of all my slack.
Did you say 1.5?
1.5, huh?
yeah, not a great.
Really backed me into a corner here.
I mean, you don't want to lose any. You don't want to lose 1.5.
Oh no. That's what I'm saying with the masks.
Yeah, you might want to get that real N95. That's right, fellas. The unnamed 30-something-year-old man who only referred to himself as coming up short submitted his written story to a podcast from Slate last week, I think. So it's hard to know if it's true because it's like a written submission to a podcast, but it's worth exploring. So here's the full letter. Dear How to Do It, I'm a heterosexual man in my 30s. In July of last year, I contracted COVID and was very sick. When I got out of the hospital, I had some erectile dysfunction issues. Those gradually got better with some medical attention, but I seem to be left with a lasting problem. My penis has shrunk. Before I got sick, I was above average. Not huge, but definitely bigger than normal.
That's what they all said. They all told me that.
Yeah. That's what everybody
No
said.
complaints. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, down to the last one. So now I've lost about an inch.
What, you want references? I got references.
Now I'm getting some complaints. Now they're telling me I'm below average.
A little too honest now.
You don't want to hear what they're saying now. He says,
When they lie better.
Now I've
only
lost
be
about-
one thing.
Now I've lost about an inch and a half and become decidedly less than average. It's apparently due to vascular damage, and my doctors seem to think it's likely permanent. It shouldn't really matter, but you can't give me back my missing length and girth. I was wondering if you could give me any advice on what to do now. Signed, coming up short.
Tongue exercises.
Yeah. Find
That
the
is
nearest
tough.
bridge
Right.
Yeah, both solid suggestions. One funny part,
Oh
from the
man, hold on.
podcast-
I'm sorry. There's nothing worse than that. Like
It is.
you
It's bad.
come to you. It takes you like such a long time to come to terms with how big your dick is. I'm talking about 12, 15 years. You come to terms with, oh, that's my dick,
COVID takes it from you.
and then to see it going backwards. Oh man.
There's no way this is real, right? This is
No, it's real.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's very real. One funny part of the podcast, though, was that the woman, there's a woman and man format. She claimed that she intimidates all of her boyfriends into having limp penises all the time during sexual encounters. So I guess not a big deal to her. Didn't sound like it was a joke either, which was hilarious. But
Wait,
apparently,
she likes limp dicks.
She intimidates people. in
she
Olympics?
says that she's too intimidating and that her boyfriends constantly have limp penises when they fool around. And that it's something that she's had to get around frequently, and it's a no big deal. Weird. I didn't.
These are either very old or very gay men that she's hooking up with.
Right, that's what I thought too. Right? Yeah. Like,
Or she's not a looker.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter. Doesn't matter if you're a looker or not. You got a pulse
That's
and you're
true.
near my dong.
It was.
True.
It was confusing. She said that.
I might
like,
not like it, but it's not my decision. You know.
I'm telling you, fellas, it was confusing.
Maybe
but I
she's
listened to the whole
maybe
thing.
she's got an odor to her.
Odor can do it. Yeah.
It could be it.
An odor can really hijack a boner. like a, like a terrorist in the 70s, man. Taking over planes and shit.
Yeah. So I don't know what was up with that. But anyways, back to how this is legitimate. This guy's dick probably did shrink. Apparently, similar to people who never get their smell or taste back after getting COVID, you can also get that what he said, his doctor told him, quote unquote, vascular damage to erectile tissue, which could mean a permanently shrunken cock.
That's not okay.
No, it's not okay. But they had some urologists on this podcast as well who said that it's probably reversible. Like
How?
What are the exercises, Doc?
Yeah.
literally, we'll get to it in a second.
What do I have to do, Doc?
How much PT are we looking at, Doc?
That's a thing. So it's
He's
a good.
like, I'll quit my job right now. What do I need to do?
My mother just flew up. She's going to be staying with me. Help me get through this.
Go across the Pacific.
I'm ready to start now.
You don't want your mother. You're gonna want somebody else for this. For this kind of work, you're gonna want somebody else. Basically, it's a really good reason to not get COVID if you haven't had it already. But if you do get COVID, what you want to do, according to the urologist, is make sure you keep the boners flowing the entire time.
there you go.
You want the boners to be flowing. Luckily for me, I was actually having sex before I even realized I was positive. And when I was in my isolation chamber, I masturbated furiously the whole time.
Well, that's the thing.
So,
you should
I
be
think I'm
masturbating.
At my brother's house.
Yeah, at my brother-in-law's house.
Hey, the door was locked.
You should be masturbating
was locked.
2-3 times a day in isolation.
Yeah. So,
Door's
some
soundproof.
soup, some Gatorade, some of those lozenges, and we're short on tissues in here.
Yeah, slide some tissues in.
Another shower. Here I come.
I'm actually fine in here.
Yeah.
Doing okay.
Yeah. So I mean, but you want to keep the bonus flowing. So those urologists said basically that COVID can rob you of your boners, it can give you erectile dysfunction, and then
If you let
erectile
it.
dysfunction with then when getting no blood into your dick could leave you then get that vascular damage to the penis tissue, and you leave you with a literally shrunken
That's
dick.
like necrosis of the penis.
Exactly, while you're alive.
Jesus.
And it can happen
Oof.
with COVID. COVID could be the thing that gets it to happen to you. And I think
Right.
it could happen. It sounds like it could happen in many ways, but
In general,
Yeah.
get as many boners as you can
right.
to keep the
The urologists say it's literally a use it or lose it scenario.
Oh.
The only way is to fight fire is with fire, and you just got to work those COVID dicks out straight through the bat flu. You can't stop.
Okay.
You just got to keep it going.
Here's an analogy
Pills.
I want to use for the
Real
listener
quick,
out there.
Pat, before pills, pumps, hands, lubes, whatever it takes, you got to keep that COVID dick working.
Get
Get
Roman.
Roman.com/hard
Get
factor if you
Roman.
need some help with that.
That's
Roman.com/hard
true. Get Roman. Well, what I was just saying is like, if for anyone who's an outdoorsman or woman out there, and like you don't drink from still water, right? You only want to drink from water that's flowing.
unless you boil it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a chance of getting poisoned, right? If you're drinking from still water, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. You want the water to be flowing, right? It's healthier that way.
Is this an analogy back to the stinky vagina? Is that what you're talking about?
That also can help. Yeah, airflow and water flow can help with really any kind of smelly body part.
Blood flow. That's why I'm talking about
Sunlight.
sildenafil.
Yep.
You want to get that blood flow going. You need to get the more you inflate your penis, literally, they say penis pumps. That's like one of the things. The more you pump it up, the less of this COVID dick you're going to be dealing with.
And hype it up too. It's like talking to a plant, it knows you're looking good today, bro. Hey, bro. Whoa. Did you working out? Did you grow?
Give it a little sunlight. The motto you need to live by is treat every boner like it's your last.
It could be. If you've had COVID, it could
Respect
literally
each boner.
be your last boner. Also, though, on the flip side of that, lots of guys going to be tossing out long COVID to explain their tiny cocks now.
Yep, that's like when you're hooking up with someone new, you can be like, I had COVID a few times,
Yep.
Yeah. They don't care though. Not really an excuse you want to hear.
No, but it's still an excuse you can make.
Still, but it's great for
I
them.
guess it's better than this. Has always been like this.
Your own mentality.
I used to be.
Yeah.
They used to tell me I was above average.
Yeah.
You get a mental edge now. Yeah.
It's better than here it is.
Yeah, it's better than
Not my
telling them
fault.
it's hereditary,
Yeah.
I want to show you something, and I got to be honest with you. I've never even caught COVID.
Yeah, it's genetic.
Yeah, so whatever size you are after you catch COVID, just claim that it was 1.5 bigger.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do. Actually, before we do voicemails and reviews, let's talk about. I think probably, if not one of our best sponsors, maybe our best sponsor, Bird Dogs. Fucking Bird Dogs. You guys know them? You wear them?
Yeah, we know him.
Love them.
Love
Wearing
them,
them
wear them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that Bird Dogs is the most comfortable shorts in the world. Everyone bought them during Fat Boy Summer, the bathing suits, the shorts. They come with the built-in liners, making underwear completely obsolete during the spring and summertime because you can buy like 3 pairs of Bird Dogs, wear them a couple days a week each, then do laundry, and that's 7 days a week of Bird Dogs comfort. They're the best, most comfortable shorts in the world. We all know that. But did you know they had pants and joggers, which are equally as comfortable? That's what you need to know. The khakis and the joggers, fan-fucking-tastic. Now, these things come with or without the liner, your choice. So you could still wear underwear if you want. I go with the liner because I don't need to wear another piece of clothing. If I don't need to wear another piece of clothing, I'll just throw on my Bird Dog joggers and have myself a time.
Amen.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
I like to go liner in the shorts, no liner in the pants personally, but I mean that's everybody's personal taste.
Yeah, and they look fantastic. You can wear them anywhere. You can wear them golfing. You can wear them to the bar. You can wear them. You can wear the joggers to the gym. You can wear them on a date. Jogging. They're extremely comfortable.
Great at that, yeah.
Bird Dog stole Lululemon's designer right out from under them, and now they're just getting the most comfortable pants as well as shorts in the world. So you already have bought the shorts, buy the pants as well. And if you go to, birddogs.com and enter promo code FACTOR, you get one of those whistle balls you used to throw a million yards as a kid, and it has a Bird Dogs logo on it, and it's pretty cool. You can throw it about, I'd say, 75 to 80 yards, no problem.
Country
Chuck that.
mile.
Yeah, country mile.
Give or take.
So yeah, go to birddogs.com, enter code FACTOR, because if you don't do that, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
That's right.
Something wrong.
Something wrong with you. You got COVID dick over there? Get the shorts. Get the pins.
Would you get COVID brains
Yeah,
too?
Oh man, imagine if a gorilla got COVID, man.
Oh yeah, it would be
Be done.
angry. It would be
You just
angry.
have no dick.
The end of the
Isn't it
species.
like
Yeah, it's the end of species. There goes gorillas. All right. So what do you guys want to do first? Reviews or voicemails?
Oh man.
Come on. You want to spin the wheel?
No. Too
spin the
much
wheel, but
wheel.
that's-
There's a
Dude,
lot of
spin the
wheel.
wheel.
going
I mean,
on.
this is more of a coin flip.
You want to
scenario.
flip a coin?
Here,
spin the wheel?
I'll flip this pack of caliper.
Okay.
Reviews.
All right, we're doing reviews.
Reviews.
Too slow, Will. Too
Hold on.
slow. We're doing reviews.
It's reviews. Reviews. It landed on the back. It's reviews, guys.
Perfect.
Put it
Larry
on
the
the back.
Sixth. So if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, we will read them verbatim unless it's like hate speech. And thank you for leaving them on Apple Podcasts. You can also leave 5-star reviews on Spotify now. You won't be able to leave any words, but we would appreciate you just slapping the 5 stars on Spotify. First up, Larry the Sixth says, "Thank you, Pat. I've been a listener since mid 2019. Nice. And listened to almost every episode. Nothing fires me up more in the morning than a liberal hot take from Pat. I hate it so much I love it. It wakes me right up. Anyways, when's PFT coming back on? Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Hold the PFT thought, because we had another one related to that, I think, coming up. Anything to say, Pat?
Yeah, bro. Whatever gets you going in the morning,
Fired up.
related to me, I don't care. You know, I'm here for you. Take it how you want to, but you're welcome.
I hate you. I love you.
Use me.
I hate you so much. I love you.
Mm-hmm. It's so ugly. It's cute. I believe this one's about PFT too. Clean Taint says, best friends. Great pod. Start my morning every day with you guys. I like the different viewpoints the most. Genuinely seem like best friends, and I consider you guys my best friends. Well, thank you, Clean Taint. We are.
I consider a nice clean taint my best friend as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And now he goes on to say, a well-known podcaster that you guys know recently said that on his podcast that I'd say 2 of them are in my top 5 of best friends. Who do you guys think are the 2? I know you guys don't like rankings, but I have to ask.
Wow. Did he really say that?
I don't know. That's awesome though. We should get him on the
Fucked
show.
up if he
We should
said
get him on the show and ask him.
Yeah, you save that one.
Let's
Save
save
that
this.
one.
We'll save
We
this
need
one
to
for
address
PFT.
that live.
So
Save
we'll
that.
have PFT
Clean
address
Taint.
it live.
Yeah,
Clean Taint.
PFT.
I know I'm not one of them. Well, I'll just put it out there. It's got to be between the three of you guys.
I think.
Yeah, we
Clean-
were in the same grade.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll have PFT address it live. Next up,
Didn't even get
we
invited
have
to the beach.
didn't get invited to the beach. Next
I
up-
went and I had such a good time. I forgot Mark was even there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we partied till 7 a.m. Partied till 7 a.m. and didn't even remember I was there. I drove him home. Next up, Mikey D, 5 stars. 5 stars, obviously. Ranking the host, it's Wes, Will, Pat, and finally Mark. Mark is last, even with Pat's communist tendencies. 5 stars for these guys. Great show to start your day with every day, and I do. If you appreciate good and hilarious banter, well-placed Macho Man sound bites, and staying on top of the news stories of the day, this is a must listen, and it's daily. So, wow.
Thank you, Mikey.
Wow, Mikey. Mikey. Now, I did help you out here a little bit, Mikey, because this is the full review. I did a little photoshopping there. P.S. Just kidding about the rankings. Have a great fucking day.
I was going to say, I knew he was trying to
Mikey. Apparently, he was just trying to get my goat there, which it certainly did when I read the first half of it.
Had you already been thinking mentally of responses before you got to the bottom?
I was seeing red before I got to the bottom.
And when in the week did you read that review?
No, today. No, I'm doing a new thing where I'm waiting because
It's good, please, for your heart.
Yeah, for your heart, exactly. Next one. Next, I don't want to ruin the whole week. Yeah, just the weekend. 5 stars from iHeart Instagram.
Mark won't bring anything up till like Wednesday either. That he saw something that really bugged him, but he's just been stewing about it.
No, that's all good. New
tell when he read the
leaf in
reviews.
2022. iHeart Instagram 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 whatever says cheat on the news. Big Bad Benji from the Discord, but I stole my girl's phone. That's for, and he leaves her for Pat. Question
What is
for
that?
the boys.
Okay, yeah.
At Mickey. Question for the boys. What's the worst way to die?
Okay.
I mean, we're talking like an instant, like a death that happens like within like 5-minute death, or like, you know, because obviously
Right,
like
because that's a big thing, actually.
yeah.
I would say whatever form of death you choose to do when you commit suicide once you find out you got COVID, Dick, is the worst way to die. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying death by COVID, Dick.
Yeah. Well, you'd commit suicide pretty shortly after. So
Worst way to die.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
I would say,
getting set on fire, probably.
yeah, drowning's up there. for
Drowning's
sure.
up there.
Shark attack.
Oh yeah, that was my fast one. My fast one was drowning, but I think long
heard-
ones are worse.
Now, obviously, drowning's uncomfortable. We've all held our breath in the pool, but I've heard it's peaceful. I would imagine getting set on fire is not very peaceful.
You know, man, being
Yeah,
what,
you'd
like,
be screaming.
like being sick is one of those things where it's like until you get sick, you forgot what it was like to be sick, and then you get sick, you're like, this sucks. So I'd say like a long sickness, dying that way.
That's what
would
I'm saying.
suck.
If it's
Yeah.
a long or if
Cancer.
it's instantaneous.
Life in
Cancer.
solitary.
I'd say
The worst.
cancer.
I'm going shark attack.
Never seen anybody.
Shark attack would be okay. No, what about falling? What about falling from a really, really
No,
tall building?
I have a fear of heights, and I thought this one
Yeah.
would be up there, but no, because you'd enjoy it then. Because once you realize, like,
You'd
well, I'm
enjoy
really
falling.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking die anyway, so I'm gonna just. I might as well have.
I think you pass out at that point.
I'm gonna try to learn how to fly real quick. All right, last
you're
review.
Just gonna, you're just try to do your best.
aceswild.com, last review, 5 stars. My favorite show is the title, The Four Horsemen of the News. Ooh. You are awesome, guys. Keep it up. Legit follow and talk to you guys while watching. Laughy face shrug, DJ Asa.
I'm talking about.
Nice.
Get up in that
DJ
Discord.
Asa's having a conversation with us during the show. I like it. What's up, DJ Asa?
DJ Asa he's probably up in the Discord. He, she, whichever, is probably up in the Discord chopping it up, you know?
Shout out DJ Asa.
Patreon.com/HeartFactor.
All right, let's get into some voicemails. Let me keep delaying a little bit here because I wasn't prepared. I'm going to need about 20 seconds.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah, you got how many voicemails we got this week, Mark?
8. Thank you for asking, 8. Will.
And a nice 8-pack. You know, I was thinking about this because I had some buns and dogs situation. Why is it always 6 and 8s? You know, they always mess you up with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 8s.
You heard about this? You seen this? You heard about this?
You heard about this? You seen this? All right, here we go.
Father of the bride.
It's classic.
Yo, it's your boy, Big Geo John, long-time listener, first-time caller. Hey, I just got to give y'all some shit. B-Dubs is not better than Wingstop. Let's get that straight. B-Dubs fucking blows.
Oh, man.
Beer prices and sizes, garbage. Fucking pick up some Wingstop, hit the road, get your 6-pack, and get fucked. Also, you motherfuckers need to stop talking over each other, goddammit.
Yeah, good luck
I
with
can't
that.
fucking, it's too much, goddammit. Stay focused and have a great fucking day, boys.
Stay focused. Yeah, the talking over each other is not gonna.
Sorry
stop.
about the talk over, you know. But it's just.
I try to shut my mouth for half the show so that doesn't happen.
Me too.
Yeah, that's why Wes does it.
Well, Wes is he's the best at.
I can talk just as much as you guys if you want me to.
Could you? That would take some pressure off of some of us. Yeah, go ahead.
You love it too much.
No. You'd love not doing it too much. Is my point. Meet in the middle.
You like
you
it
love.
No, you like to.
This is why we have so much talk.
You like to sit in the background. And
people like it. People like that too. Look at the rankings.
Yeah, it's a counterpunch. Yeah.
Look at the rankings.
Wow. Wes, we wouldn't have a show if I didn't talk because you don't talk.
Right.
You wouldn't have a show. Hey Wes, where's half a pack with Wes? You can't half a pack with Wes is 6 months late. Where's half a pack with Wes? Huh?
It's more than 6 months late.
You can't talk.
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Whatever.
Next one. Another B-Dubs one. What do you guys think about B-Dubs?
B-Dubs?
What do you guys think about B-Dubs?
We speak of the Discord, get on the Discord server. We were having this debate on there before the show. I think local. It's always got to be local wings are going to be your best every time. You don't like Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop. None of those are going to be the best wings you can get. You got to go somewhere like a
Speaking
local
of
place,
hold the thought on local.
Wings.
Hold the thought on local. We got another one coming up here. What do you guys think about B-Dubs versus Wingstop?
I've had Wingstop.
I disagree
once,
on that. I think B-Dubs is better.
Me too. I've had Wingstop once, and it was a takeout situation, and I was not impressed.
Okay, here we go. Another wing one coming up.
They're similar, I think.
Good fucking morning, boys! It's JP from balmy Buffalo again.
Whoa.
I just want to let you know I listen to you every day hitting the gym. Squat, deadlift, bench. Get after it. But first, I don't mean to get all political on you, but shit. You're out here talking about how good Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop is. We have an entire economy here struggling because of this chicken wing inflation. Fuck those big companies. Go to your local dive bar, order a double, extra crispy, extra saucy, support local business.
There you go, Will.
All right. On the real, though, make sure everybody listening to this today fucking send in the car, baby. Send it in.
Woo!
Damn.
Clean the bone. Fuck ranch. Go Bills. Enjoy your day.
Whoa.
He's a blue cheese guy.
I might have to bet on the Bills now.
Blue cheese
Wow.
all the way.
Don't be tempted.
That's not his first voicemail. His other one is just as energetic.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
I love how he's probably hitting these right after he gets off the bench, and that's a great move by him. Also, blue cheese is the way to go. It's that's a wing lover's dip. Blue cheese.
I'm a ranch guy, but blue cheese growing on me, but ranch.
I mean, look, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo sauce with blue cheese.
It's just Buffalo Wild Wings is just man. It's just like. It's so much better, bro. It's like the difference between Chick-fil-A and Burger King, honestly. It's like
well, Pluckers is better.
You're saying beat ups over Wingstop?
Pluckers is better.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
But just
Pluckers
who
is better than
cares?
all of them, but I agree on the buy
Go
local.
to the local spot.
Go to the
man.
local spot.
That's what I'm
always.
gonna order as soon as we hang
Support
up here.
local
I'm gonna
business.
Order some from the local pizza place does the best wings, and that's I'm gonna order some tonight.
You got to keep it local. You're right. But
You
when
got to
you're
support local.
when you're talking about the two non-local ones,
When you're
there's-
going chain to chain, beat ups absolutely destroys disgusting Wingstop, which is an embarrassment of an organization.
And if you're in Buffalo,
oh,
and if
Did
you're
you-
in Buffalo,
did
and
you
go
call
to a
in
Wingstop,
PFT?
that's fucked up. Hey, we're talking about wings, PFT.
no, he wants
and
us to read the review.
we got another one you got to deal
we
with
got.
too.
How's it going?
What's up, guys? How's it going? Hey, Wes, congrats on Jenna Jameson.
Thank you. It hasn't happened yet. We're crossing our fingers though.
Well, she's got to recover.
Did you see how smooth he spat game at her in the DMs?
I mean, I would expect nothing less than Worldwide Wes.
Sorry, thank you.
So I'm glad you're on the show because we had we do our voicemails and reviews the last show of the week, and we had the first 2 5-star reviews asked for you to come back on the show,
Okay.
and then asked for you to explain this or us to explain this. It says about us, best friends, great pod. Start my morning every day with you guys. I like the different viewpoints the most. Genuinely seem like best friends, and I consider you guys my best friends. A well-known podcaster that you guys know recently said on his podcast that I'd say 2 of them are in my top 5 best friends. Who do you think are the 2?
Okay. All right. So, this is classic internet. Getting the story.
Hey, first,
story
PFT,
wrong.
before you answer, I got to say you look great, and it's amazing you can still fit into your high school gym shirt. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I actually picked this up. I picked this up online last week. I didn't
is
realize
fresh.
that it was actually going to be like our high school gym T-shirt. So I'm wearing
middle
it,
school shirt,
and I'm
yeah.
feeling like an idiot. Like I feel poor wearing this
Yeah.
shirt.
Did you order that from HHS.com? Like what?
I tried to get it from the school so that my money could go back to the program, but unfortunately they weren't selling, so I had to get it from I don't know, some Etsy store or something like that. But you guys,
looks nice,
have
though,
been you guys have been fooled by the fake news media.
Okay.
That I said 2 out of the 5 or 2 were in my top 5. We're talking to Ryan Russillo about our favorite college football programs, and he was asking me about like, okay, well, who do you root for? And I was saying, I went to JMU, so I don't have like a big state school that I got to experience when I was in college. And that's why I've always kind of had a soft spot for LSU, because 2 of my best friends ended up going to LSU. And then he was like, bullshit. No way. You didn't have 2 friends that went to LSU. And then I was like, yeah, no, like 2 of the guys from Hard Factor went to LSU. And then Big Cat was vouching.
I think
He's
I
like,
met
yeah.
Russillo actually down there and told him.
Yeah.
to
So
his face.
that's what Big Cat said. He was like, yeah, one of his friends came with us to the national championship game in New Orleans. So that's what I was saying. I was saying 2 of my best friends growing up
Fake
went
news.
to LSU, and we used to go visit LSU on our spring breaks because you motherfuckers would get a full week.
No. I specifically remember this, and then he
Yeah.
says like somebody. in
So
his
you're saying
family is
clean taint
connected to
needs to
Louisiana
clean
as
his
well.
ears out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's trying to start something right now.
Okay.
Oh. Well.
There's nothing
we
there.
Got to the bottom of it.
Well, lovely to have you back on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
let's
for clearing that up.
Let's have you on for a full show sometime.
Oh
soon.
yeah. Can you
Yeah.
come back on?
Super Bowl preview.
We're gonna have you on before the Super Bowl or around the Super Bowl. Talk
Super Bowl
talk some,
preview. Yeah,
talk
maybe-
some pigskin. You know.
maybe Billy and I can call in from the road on the way to the Super Bowl
Hell yes.
on the drive to the 405. I know that Billy would like to talk politics. He's really well read.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk politics. but
We'll talk whatever.
Billy's politics may be interesting. Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Billy's politics change depending on whoever had the most recent conversation with him.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be
That's a good
you.
way to
So it'll
do
be a date. We'll plan on it. Well, we know you're trying to head home for the day, so we appreciate you, brother. Thanks
for
for clearing that
popping
up. So the answer was me and Will.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Who'd you have, wait. PFT. Who'd you have more fun? Who'd you have more fun throwing the football with, Pat or Mark? That's an
Pat
important
forgot I
question.
was at the beach with you guys.
Who'd I have more fun? Who's
Yeah.
got the better arm?
Yeah, who'd you have more fun with?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You remember when you guys were slinging the
Pat,
bird
Yeah, we-
Pat,
vortex
Pat
around?
forgot. Pat
on the
forgot
road.
that I was at the beach with you guys.
No, we played football more than one time this summer when you were there, Mark.
Yeah, I think at one. You know what the best night was? I think when we stayed up until like 8 a.m. and ended up in the Atlantic Ocean as the sun rose. Definitely not
awesome.
under the influence of any substances, talking about life. That was the best time.
Yeah.
That was the best time. I have the pictures of Colin where he's just not there, and we're all smiling and holding him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll text you guys the photo from that night. I don't think we can share it publicly, but I've never. You can't look and be like, those guys are not high. I've never seen a photo that communicates that all those guys are. Well, yeah, you know.
I'll come next time. I'll come next time. Don't worry about it.
All right. Thanks, Wes.
See you,
Thanks,
PFT.
PFT.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
All right, which voicemail are we on? Which one? Let's see.
If I drop, it's because I gotta go. I'm not Irish
It's not
buying you.
because it's not because you're sad about that thing. Did we listen to John
What thing?
about the not being in the top 2 or whatever? You're not leaving because of that.
Oh no. I know where I
joking,
stand
I'm
with
joking.
PFT. Yeah.
Let me see if this thing. Okay, this one. Here we go. Next one.
Hey, boys, it's
Can you hear that?
Joey from California, your Amazon insider. So I was listening to you guys talk about the COVID test shortage that we have. Well, I'm doing packing at Amazon, and I swear I packed like over 100 COVID tests just this week alone, and it's Tuesday. So I don't know what you guys are talking about when you say there's a shortage, because I've seen people order 1 million of those things. So if you need a COVID test, just order it on Amazon. I mean,
There you go.
it doesn't seem like we're running out anytime soon. But also, I was listening to the show this morning, and you guys were talking about the treasure hunting, or the treasure hunting badger or something like that. And it got me thinking, I think you guys would like the show The Curse of Oak Island. Have you guys ever seen that one? It's absolutely hilarious, because these guys are looking for a treasure, and they never find it, but they get excited when they find like every little thing, and it's absolutely hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out on the History Channel. It's great.
They do comedy now?
But and also
No,
today I've been putting it off.
It's hilarious in the wrong way.
Okay.
I'm gonna join the Patreon.
Yes.
I'm gonna send in the
Joey.
car.
Come on, Joey.
Woo.
So finally, I'll be able to do it. Thank you, Amazon, for all the hard-earned cash.
Yeah, send me the car. Thank you, Amazon.
He's like
I'll be
Bezos.
seeing you guys on the Discord, hopefully, and I think that's about it. You guys have a great fucking day.
That's what I'm talking about,
You too.
Joey.
Yeah, no doubt. So hopefully,
Yeah, hold on one second.
it's
I think.
12. It's 12 days, by the way, to get it.
It is. I'm looking at mine right now. So,
the
Joey,
thing is,
Joey,
they
you're
exist-
packing them every
yes.
day.
Yes, but
you see them
it's a
going out
12-day
for-
backlog, Joey.
It's-
So
it's-
obviously,
and also
if you,
no stores have
if
them
you're
on
sick,
shelves.
if you're sick, you can't wait 12 days to get tested. That's
Right,
not
that's
how it
the
works.
problem. Yeah.
That's the
Right.
problem.
Yeah, also like to
So
you know,
order them now.
Right,
in
keep 'em on
preparation.
hand.
Get
Keep 'em
them
on hand at your house.
Will and I are in a situation. A lot of other people are I'm sure too, where if like the daycare, right? We can't take our kids back to daycare, at least in New Jersey, until 10 days after Kate gets her positive test.
Well, no, PCR test too for the kid.
Her PCR, yeah.
You
And
have to
the
get
kid.
like the legit lab test. They won't even take your kid back unless you've done that. You can't order that shit on Amazon. Unfortunately, you got to go into the doctor
Yeah.
for all that.
Yeah.
So Joey, join the Discord if you haven't already. But yeah, it is. You are going to
There's
be
still a
packing. You're going to be packing the test, but there's a backlog. So
Yeah, you're gonna be packing a shitload.
Real quick, can we just lock Joey in here? So
Send in the car. Send in the car.
Oh, hell yeah! Now here's
now
where
you
I,
have to, Joey, because you got
yeah,
one. So
hell yeah! Here's where I experienced what Pat was talking about. That was Joey from Amazon.
Wait, before you play it, I gotta go, guys. Pat, I love you. Mark,
Love
I
you
love
too,
you.
baby.
Will, I didn't have any beef with you today, but I love you too.
Okay, love you too, buddy.
Oh, you had beef with me today?
No, I mean, we tissed a little bit.
Tissed?
No
Yeah, I love you
beef.
too.
What's
buddy.
his dancing with everybody?
No beef.
Will, I don't need to say I love you to you because I didn't tiss with you.
We didn't no tiss today.
If you want to hear Wes and Pat's tiss, Florida Man Friday, patreon.com/hardfactor.
All right, boys, have a good rest of the show. See you
Later,
guys.
Wes.
Later.
See you, Wes.
All right, that was Joey from Amazon. Get a load of this. This is what Pat was talking about. It's confusing. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Joe, Amazon driver from Ohio again. Mark, Big Daddy Mark, listening to me. I can't leave a review on Spotify, but I gave you guys 5 stars.
Yes.
Just want to say, fuck Terrence Bosco, fuck Jeff Bezos, and our question, and that was nothing. Okay, bye. I'm stuck. Don't put this on. Please don't put it on. I'm not even going to call back. Fuck you. No, I don't want to fuck any of you. I don't want to say fuck you to any of you, nor do I want to fuck any of you. Okay, bye.
You beefed it pretty bad back
Beefed
there, Joe.
He beefed it.
Did you call back?
Nope. Damn. And I put it on. Sorry, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
What was his question, though?
He didn't have one. He blanked. He was like, fuck.
Damn it.
I blanked. Don't put this on. Please don't put this on.
Joe beefed it so bad back there.
But I'm with him, though. I was with him up until the no question. I was totally lockstep. Agreed.
Okay, here we go. We got like 4 more total. Let's plow through them here. Gonna plow through them.
Let's do it. Plow. Break out the plows, boys.
What's up, y'all? This is Low Life Louie. I just wanted to give you guys a quick call and rank you guys. All right, at number 1, we got...
Then he hung up.
I know what he's going to say.
Yeah, right.
Louis is the best.
Low Life Louie. All right, so let's do another one here. All right, we'll plow through them. Louie with a little joke there. Keep on talking, fellas. It takes
lower the plow.
15
well,
seconds.
I mean, I really like Louis' joke there. How he knows. Everybody's trying to get Mark with these rankings.
Obviously, I struck a chord.
Somebody's gonna get you with the.
Well, you set yourself up pretty hard there.
Well, it sounds like it was good content. That's still.
Oh, I love it.
It still is respected.
I personally love it. It's respected for sure. Yeah,
Well,
it's classic.
motherfuckers! It's Colin from California. Boys, just finished up recording the Hive business today. So, we had a little thing that we were discussing today, and I wanted to get your boys' opinion on it. So, which political figure would you smash in today's climate? Like me, I said I wanted to do a 3-way. I want to have Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then I wanted that girl from Colorado. Garrett told me your fucking name. I forgot. But just wondering what your boys' opinion is. We all know Pat is Justin Trudeau, but, you know, we ain't judging. Just wondering, Late.
I didn't know that you could make phone calls
guy.
from inside an airplane when it was in the air.
Right.
Yeah.
Where was he? Why is this microphone always so jacked
up? He wanted to know who we would smash.
Because Colin works construction, I think. So
Colin's like standing
he's always
on a
like
runway.
in the field. Yeah.
He was at work. Who would you smash?
Oh, I looked this one up. I actually, because it was a great question.
Is any politician? Was
any politician? So I looked this up. Check this out. And mine would be Mara Cafagna of Italy. Boom. Former model who transitioned to being a politician. She was the equal opportunity minister under Berlusconi's cabinet. And Mara Cafagna is, you might want to look at the pictures.
I've said it once. I'll say it again. It's young Nancy Pelosi, but I know it's not an option. So I'm going with
today.
Finnish.
121.
Yo, damn it! I was going to go with her. Yeah,
Finnish is
Prime
good.
Minister.
Finnish Prime Minister
I'm with
is
you,
good
Pat. Finland's Prime Minister for sure.
Yeah, because you're gonna.
Yeah.
You know,
finish.
Probably before it even starts.
Yeah, you're gonna finish.
Also, Croatia's former Prime Minister, a babe.
What
I
up, babe?
think there's a another Nordic nation.
Yeah. Oh, and then if it had to be a dude, Buttigieg first because he's gonna know what he's doing. At least I know for sure. But then second, Romney, bro.
All right, so the next one I can't play. The next one I can't play. It's a 2-minute voicemail congratulating Wes on his vegetarianism and giving him advice on vegetarianism. But
come on, play it.
Wes, no, we'll play it when he gets back. Wes, for the 3rd time this year, has left the show early, and he won't be on trivia tonight. But anyways, that's a little tisk for him. You can add him. Wes, hardworking Wes isn't here, so we'll skip that one and play this one instead.
Boys, Red Dad, Tuesday's episode, you talked about the badger that found all that treasure.
Yep.
Got me thinking. If I were to pick up metal detecting, where would I detect metal? Or try to, at least.
No.
So I thought about it. And there's this brewery by me in the Beverly neighborhood of Chicago on the south side. It's called Horsethief Hollow. There's history behind that name, as in that area in the 1850s, it was nicknamed Horsethief Hollow because bandits would go out to Missouri, steal a shit ton of horses, bring it back up to Horsethief Hollow, and then sell them on the Chicago market while hiding out and laying low. That area right now is residential, older houses and everything, but I probably wouldn't be able to get away with digging in somebody's backyard. So I thought about it, and there's forest preserves just north of there. It's called the Dan Ryan Woods. So I was thinking that'd probably be the best bet. Maybe go out there, try to find, I don't know, some old money or some shit. The only issue is that there's feral pit bulls out there, and they roam in packs. So my question to Wes, because you're the metal detecting guy and the pit bull guy, would it be worth it for you to go out there if you knew that you might hit a fucking gold mine? Anyway, have a great fucking weekend.
Wes can't answer it.
Question was for Wes.
Wes can't answer it because he left the show early again when he made us work all day today. So you'll never know, Rat Dad.
So I think I posted this on my social media over the holiday. Kate and I went to go visit my folks in Knoxville, right? And we went to this park, essentially the park wherever they do like the Walk of Lights in Knoxville. And in this park, it was on a big lake, but then within the park grounds, there was 4 or 5 like big ass ponds, huge ponds, the type of ponds that you would rent a swan boat and go around, right? And 2 of them were fucking drained. And there were 2 dudes there with metal detectors.
That's a great.
And these guys were not going in the pond bed. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, it's right there. You're never going to have another shot like this in your whole life.
It's drained. Yeah,
it's drained, and it's like a Lover's Lane type pond where, like, watches probably got dropped, rings.
Rings.
Fucking idiots, man.
Oh, shit. Did you tell them that?
No, they were so old. I was like, you get anything? And they were like, no,
But
not
Mark,
yet.
Assuming Wes would go up there, would you go treasure hunting Rad Dad's forest in Chicago?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, treasure hunting's the shit. Yeah, we should all go treasure hunting together.
Treasure hunt in Chicago.
Treasure
it's a
hunting.
very central location. Easy for
Dude,
us to
there's a
meet.
lot. There's a lot of old money in Chicago, like the, those politicians were.
You would
the
Chicago and like New York City would be like the only decent places to like outside of like
in the US,
natural
yeah.
minerals out west. Like the only
right,
places
like
where you're looking
outside
for
of
old
actually
shit.
mining in mountains.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
There's a lot of valuable stuff.
You talking about the hunt tea? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, last voicemail of the day of the week.
What it do, you gorilla dick motherfuckers?
Uh-oh.
This is the Vermont Maple Boy himself, a.k.a. Show Me Your Feet on the live feed, a.k.a. Get Those Pokemon Cards Wet, a.k.a. Oculus Boy, a.k.a. Vermont Maple Nature, a.k.a. Danny Dan himself.
Word.
Just joined the Pop the Clutch feed
Nice.
all the other day, long time, first time.
The clutch, baby.
Just giving a call out, saying you guys fucking rock. Also wanted to give a shout out to other people that called and leave voicemails. Most of you fucking creatures in the hive are very unique and leave some crazy voicemails like fucking Mort or Mart or Wart or Wart or whatever that weirdo is.
He's a welder.
He knows.
Welding guy, his name is. Whatever the hell his name is. Haven't heard from him in a while. Either way, just want to call in and say pretty successful holiday retail in the sales section, selling phones for Verizon lately. Quick question to you guys. Is it me, or is it just the general population of the United States getting fucking dumber and dumber? Swear to God, I tell these stupid people how to do things the exact same way every single day. I swear to God, if I have to set up another email account for a geriatric grandma or grandpa that comes in here, I will kick them across the room or shove their hearing aids so far down their throat that they're going to hear themselves making shit. That's about it. Thanks, guys. You rock.
There you go.
Danny Dan, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that, but that service of setting up email accounts for old people really does fall on cell phone salesmen across the globe. Probably,
It's not fair.
It's
Also,
not fair.
they make you wear a fucking tie in that job, and that job don't pay well enough to wear a tie.
Right. And he says you're setting up the accounts for the old people and you're wearing a tie. But hey, he says he's got a bonus. Hopefully, he sold a lot of iPhones.
Verizon, I know some people that worked at Verizon. Verizon can pay pretty good if you do good sales.
He's saying it's good. He said,
Well, I hope
pop,
it is.
Pop the clutch.
I think he's good.
I
he's
hope it
popping
is.
the clutch left and right.
Popping the clutch, Danny Dan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take that, Bart.
Also, who was that guy from
Call
last
back in
week?
Bart.
Clark Dietz, Chet
Yeah.
Dietz, Clerk
Dietz.
Dietz.
Clerk Dietz. We'd like to hear from you again, Clerk Dietz, if you're out there.
What are you doing? Where are you? Where do you live? You want to hang out? You got a pool?
Hopefully we'll see Joey tonight because he said he was sending in the car on that voicemail on the trivia.
Send in the car
Hopefully
for
we'll see
trivia.
Joey. If you're Joey from Amazon, let us know when you join the trivia tonight. Everyone should send in the car and join the trivia. It's a lot of fun. Check out the Patreon at patreon.com/hardfactor. This Florida Man Friday, which is out today. It's out now. Started off with fireworks with Wes and Pat, and then it turned to awesome. And you get Florida Man Friday every week for $5 a month. There's like 55 of them now. So, I mean,
it's pretty damn good.
It's a lot of them.
I'll tell you what. Also, the Hive Hour. If you pop the clutch or send in the car, you get that one as well. And that's I'd describe that podcast like Hard Factor's workbench, Hard Factor's shed. Like a lot of idea kicking around.
Come out in
there.
the shed with us.
Yeah, come out in the rusty shed.
If today's Hive Hour, if it was Hive Hour instead of Florida Man Friday today, it would have gone on for an extra 20 minutes. The Pat and West thing, because that's all it is us talking about our lives. So
yeah, it's a lot of just bullshit. But there's some interesting stuff in there. You see a little inside baseball, a little how the sausage is made. You know,
Indeed.
in the Hive Hour.
It was a big week for how the sausage was made. In general.
Dude, this week sucked so hard.
This was a huge sausage.
Well,
fest.
you know what I gotta do, fellas,
What's that?
before we hang up here? I
Let's
gotta
hang up.
congratulate us on not shutting down like the fucking daycares did this week.
We got through COVID. We got the award. Thank you, listeners.
Podcast of the year.
And we got
2021.
trivia tonight to end this shitty week of people being sick and stuff.
Right. It's Omicron week, but we still prevailed. Hard Factor still wins, even in Omicron week. Even in Omicron week. Hard
And
Factor
on that-
and the Hardo Hive still.
Oh, I think we got to roll. We got to spin the wheel.
Nice.
On that note, we got to spin the wheel.
On that note, we got to spin the wheel.
The wheel keeps on turning.
All right. Will Wes be on the show on Monday?
I doubt it. No, I'm just kidding. Got him.
All right, here we go. I had to include him then on the wheel. He is eligible to do the cup of coffee in the big time.
First up,
and
cup
we're
of coffee.
spinning for it now.
It's going. It's looking like Pat again.
Wow.
The wheel like you, the Pat.
PC.
The wheel like you, the Pat. Just start writing it now, Pat.
Getting a lot of those coffees. All right, now who's on TikTok
TikTok.
International Moment?
That's Wes. There you go.
Boom.
Boom. That's going to do it, guys. The wheel ends it for us. You know, have a great fucking weekend. Most importantly, have a great fucking day. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully tonight.